Hi guys, Neil at Italia Autos. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And yes, I have decided to take a few weeks break from YouTube. So I'm just going to give you a little garage update and talk about why I'm decided to take a break for a bit. So let's have a look at the cars I've got in the unit at the minute and just give you a little bit of update on my cars and where I am and what I've done, what I plan on doing this year, because it's been 7 months now since I did the last garage update. So we'll start with what have I done with this? Well, I've cleaned out the inside a little bit because it was getting rather dusty and rough, and I've installed the stereo. I just need to install the face plate on it, and I've also replaced the clock. That is unfortunately where I've got to with the car. I am going to be getting the rest of the bodywork done and fitting a new roof onto it. I think I said exactly the same thing in the last video, so we will get this one done. It is on the list to get done this year now. This is just a customer's GT-V6, which is just in for an alternator. The 147 GTA and 156 GTA are now hiding in the paint booth, where they're going to be staying until I get a chance to put the 147 up for sale and do the clutch and cam belt on the GTA. 145 has had a wash this morning and it's going to be hiding there for now. Once it's dried, I'm going to be putting a cover on it so it doesn't get so dusty again. Punto GT, I have done a little bit of work on it. It wouldn't start, the fuel pump had given up, and then the fuel injection relay was misbehaving. But one thing I have done, the wiper motor wasn't working, the linkage was seized and the motor was seized, so I have taken it off, got another motor for it, and I've also refurbished the wiper linkage, but you can't see that. I will show you when I eventually get around to do another video update on it. Above me we've got a white Brera, which is in to have another engine in it because it decided to seize. The 155 is nearly there now. We're just waiting on a few more parts for it. I have refurbished the subframe, done all the rear brakes, done all the floor pan, all done off camera because I just didn't have time to film it. I was that busy, I just needed to crack on getting stuff done. So the 155 is actually almost nearly finished now. Just had the wing mirror delivered this morning for it, so we can put another electric wing mirror on it, and then I've got to take it to an exhaust place to get a centre part of the exhaust made up. The big news is the GTV is now out of its year hibernation with the starter motor gone. I have started filming another video on this one. This will probably be the first video when I come back from my break. But yeah, giving it a wash this morning, watch the inch of dust off it. Now fitted the starter motor too. I did have an electrical problem with the starter motor with it as well, but that'll all be in the next video. So we are ready to do some more work on this now. The £2,000 GTV Cup is also back in, well I say it was in the workshop, it's now outside now while the engine gets rebuilt. But yeah, it's come in, it's had the engine removed and that is now being rebuilt, so that should hopefully be going back together next month. Now I haven't filmed any more videos on the Cup because it's very similar to what I've done on the GTA and also on the GTA before. So if you think it's worthwhile me filming more videos on that, let me know and I'll gladly film them for you. But as it's the same old work, are people going to watch it? Because I've noticed quite a few of my videos lately haven't got the views I thought they would have done, so that's one of the reasons why I've decided to take a bit of a break. So I'm going to come inside out the rain now. And the one car lots of you guys keep asking me to do videos on is the 166 behind me. It is the bane of my life. It came originally to me 12 months ago for 1 day's worth of work. It had had a 3.2 engine conversion done very badly, and 1 day's worth of work of just putting some trim on, bleeding the brakes and putting some arch liners on has turned into over 12 months worth of work. The cam belt had been fitted wrong, timed up wrong, and it had damaged some valves on the engine. So I had to strip that down, get the heads refurbished because of all the lockdown stuff. That took like 7-8 months for me to get the head back, which was way too long than it should have been. Finally put all the engine back together in between jobs. Finally put the engine back together, had it running perfectly for a day, and now we've got fuel right up to the fuel rail and no fuel coming through the injectors or anything. It will start on a little bit of carb cleaner, so I think the injectors are packed up or the fuel rails are packed up. Don't know how, don't know why, but it just seems every step of the way this car fights me on everything I do. As I've said already, I originally took this car on for 1 day's worth of work and it's just turned into an absolute nightmare. Everything I touch is broken or breaks or goes faulty on me or just doesn't run right. And I think one of the main problems with it, it's got an LPG system fitted to it and it's just a nightmare. If I'd have known it was going to be this much trouble, I wouldn't have taken it on because it's been an absolute nightmare. And I do appreciate the customer has been very good with me. He's been very patient with it, but I can imagine he wants his car back now, but we're sort of coming to the end of all I can do on it now. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've not filmed any videos on the 166, because it's just been an absolute nightmare to work on. And it's definitely put me off 166s, and I wasn't a fan of them back then, and I'm still not a fan of them now. And it's just made me realise even more why I don't like them, is because they're just a pain and they always break. So I have decided to take a break for probably what's going to be 3-4 weeks. I have lost my mojo a bit when it comes to filming. Last few videos I've put my heart into, like when I finished the GTA and the GT, didn't actually get that many videos. So I'm thinking, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing the same thing over and over again? Is YouTube's algorithm just not recognising my videos? So just for my own state of mind, I'm still going to be here working away, still repairing everybody's cars, customer work, my own stuff. Still going to be here working away, but I'm just going to take a break from YouTube for a bit. Stop looking at the stats every day and how many views I'm getting. I'm just going to give that a break. I'm still going to be filming stuff in the background without listing it or editing it. I'm just going to have a month away from the computer and rejuvenate myself and give myself a little bit more mojo that I seem to have lost when it comes to making content for you guys. So what I want to ask is, give me your honest feedback on what you think of my videos, and if you've stopped watching my videos, I can take constructive criticism, let me know why, and I'll try and improve these things for you. There are a few things I would love to be able to do. I do want to get myself a microphone so you can hear me a little bit better. I should have done it months ago, but I've just never ever got around to it. So I do need to do some research into what I'm going to buy, and I don't really know anything about them. So if you guys have a lapel microphone or could have advised me on what to get, please let me know. So yeah, I am up for some constructive criticism on how I can improve my videos and get more views. I think one of the reasons is I am just pretty much just purely Alfa and Fiat content. So I think eventually I do need to venture into some different marques, which I've never worked on before. Maybe I want to do some more accident repair videos. And as well as doing customer videos on their cars, the How's It Holding Up series of videos, you do seem to watch those quite well when it's something a bit different, so we'll carry on doing those. So there we go. This is me signing off for a month, and hopefully we can come back with some new and interesting content for you. So thank you guys for sticking with me for the last 3 years, and I'm going to go and have a break now and see you in a few weeks.